Have you ever stopped to think about how much your dog loves you? Have you ever wondered how your dog really sees you? Is it possible that, to him, you're more than just a human who provides food and affection? Could he see you as a mother figure? Dogs form deep bonds with their owners, but there are some clear signs that show your pet sees you as the most important person in his life. From moments of joy to gestures of affection, these signs will warm your heart and help you better understand the unconditional love of your best friend. Curious to know if your dog sees you as the central figure in his life? Let's get started. Follows you everywhere. If you have a dog, you've probably experienced this classic scene. You get up to go to the kitchen or the bathroom and notice he's right behind you. But why does your dog do this, even when there's no apparent reason? The answer goes far beyond simple curiosity. It involves ancient instincts, social behavior, and, of course, the unconditional love he feels for you. Dogs are highly social animals, direct descendants of wolves. In the wild, these animals live in packs where closeness with group members is essential for survival. When you adopt a dog, he starts to see you as the leader of his pack, or, as many like to think, as a mother. Following you everywhere is a way to ensure he's close to the figure that provides him with security, food, and affection. Additionally, dogs have the ability to form deep emotional bonds with their owners. When a dog interacts with his owner, the level of oxytocin, known as the love hormone, increases in both the dog and the human. Following you around the house can be a way for him to reinforce this emotional connection and ensure you're always together. Another interesting aspect is that, for dogs, routine and the presence of their owners bring predictability and comfort. By following you, your dog feels like he's participating in your daily life and ensuring he doesn't miss any important moments, even if it's just you washing dishes or doing everyday tasks. But is this healthy? If the behavior isn't excessive and the dog can stay alone for short periods without showing extreme anxiety, it's a sign that he trusts you and wants to be by your side. So, enjoy this display of affection. Gets excited to see you, even after a short separation. If there's something that melts any heart, it's a dog's warm welcome. Whether after a whole day away or just 5 minutes to grab something from the car, he greets you with jumps, happy barks, and a wagging tail. But have you ever wondered why your dog gets so excited to see you, even after such a short separation? The answer lies in the deep emotional bond that dogs develop with their owners. To your dog, you're not just someone who provides food or shelter. You're the center of his universe. Dogs see their owners as attachment figures, just like children see their parents. In other words, your presence represents safety, comfort, and, most importantly, love. Additionally, there's a biological explanation behind this contagious happiness. As mentioned earlier, when your dog sees you, his brain releases oxytocin, creating an emotional bond that strengthens your relationship. This powerful chemistry makes every reunion an event worth celebrating. To him, you're the best part of the day, every day. Another factor is the relative perception of time in dogs. They don't have the same sense of time as we do. 5 minutes or 5 hours can seem equally long to them, especially because your absence means the lack of your scent, voice, and physical presence. All the things that bring comfort to your friend. The excitement at the reunion is the purest form of canine expression. He doesn't hold grudges for the time you were away and instead celebrates the simple fact that you came back. It's a lesson in unconditional love and a reminder that, to your dog, you're irreplaceable. Maintains eye contact. If you've ever looked into your dog's eyes and felt something special, know that it's not just an impression, it's love. When your dog maintains prolonged and frequent eye contact with you, he's showing a deep level of trust and affection. By sharing this moment of eye contact, both you and your dog experience an emotional connection that strengthens the bonds of friendship and loyalty. Interestingly, eye contact between dogs and humans is a skill acquired over thousands of years of domestication. While wolves interpret prolonged eye contact as a challenge or threat, dogs have evolved to understand the human gaze can convey emotions, intentions, and, most importantly, affection. Prolonged eye contact can be a sign that your dog is seeking communication, Through his gaze, he can understand exactly what you're feeling, your intentions, and even interpret your emotions. Besides eye contact, dogs are very good at reading body language, tone of voice, and even facial expressions of their owners. They are extremely sensitive to the emotional cues we emit. When you're happy, he jumps, wags his tail, and shares your joy. But on tough days, when you're sad or thoughtful, he lies next to you silently, as if saying, "I'm here for you." And these simple moments have the power to further strengthen the love and friendship that make your relationship so unique. Brings toys or objects as gifts. You're sitting quietly, and suddenly your dog appears with a toy, a stick, or even that shoe he loves to borrow. But what does this curious behavior mean? When your dog offers you a gift, he's not just wanting to play. He's showing affection, trust, and, believe it or not, even traits of his ancestral heritage. This behavior can be explained by the social and instinctive nature of dogs. Descendants of wolves, dogs have inherited the practice of sharing resources with pack members. In the wild, wolves often bring food or found items to reinforce group bonds. Your dog, even living comfortably by your side, still carries these instincts. When he brings you a toy or other object, he's saying in a canine way, "You're part of my group, and I want to share this with you." Another interesting point is that by bringing you a toy as a gift, dogs feel useful and valued within the group. The emotional reward they receive, such as affection or kind words, reinforces this behavior, creating a cycle of affection exchange. Seeks comfort in you. Whether during a thunderstorm, fireworks, or even in unfamiliar situations like vet visits, it's common to notice your dog running to you for shelter. This reaction is much more than an instinct. It reflects a deep bond that science explains in a fascinating way. Seeking comfort in you during moments of fear or insecurity is a way for him to connect with someone he believes can protect him and help him face challenging situations. Dogs have an emotional bond similar to that of children with their parents, something called the secure base effect. This means that just as a child runs to their mother's arms when feeling threatened, the dog seeks the presence of the owner to find relief and safety. Additionally, dogs' behavior during moments of fear is linked to the release of cortisol, the stress hormone. Interaction with the owner, whether through petting or simply being close, has the power to reduce cortisol levels and increase oxytocin production. This chemical balance not only calms the dog, but also strengthens the bond between you. It's important to remember that, in these moments, the owner's role is crucial. Demonstrating patience, offering affection, and not reinforcing the fear with exaggerations helps the dog face his fears. These signs are proof of something incredible. To your dog, you're not just a caretaker. You're the most important figure in his life, like a true mother. Every gesture of affection, every look, and every playtime strengthens a unique bond built on love, trust, and loyalty. Now that you know how to identify these signs of affection, how about giving back even more of that unconditional love? Remember, to your dog, you are his whole world, and every moment with you is precious. If you recognized any of these signs, let us know in the comments. We want to hear about your special relationship. And of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more content about the amazing world of our four-legged friends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.